Hey guys, Animal Man here. Today I'm going to just show you some emergency gear and tools and things that I keep around the car within reach. And it's not necessarily like survival gear, although some of it could be. They're just things that I find very useful and handy and things that I want to have around here. And by no means is this a whole list for you that you should go out and get. It's just kind of to give you ideas and show you what I carry with me around my car on an everyday basis. And I've had almost all these things around here for several years at this point, and I keep them around here because I do use them. So first of all, I've got a little mount here for my cell phone. That way I can see what's going on. I don't have to fumble around with it when I'm in the car. I keep it clamped in there. I've got a GPS up there. I have this plug. It's a little Black & Decker. I keep this plugged into the cigarette lighter socket there, and it's got an outlet if I need it. And it's got a 2-amp USB, so I can plug my phone in or my iPod in or whatever there. So I keep that plugged in down there, ready to go. Got some hand sanitizer down there too. Find that very useful. And let's go up here. I've got several compartments up here in the ceiling, and I always want to have a flashlight available. And this is a very high-powered, I'm not going to shine it at you, but it's a high-powered flashlight. It takes one AA, and I keep more AA's in the trunk if I need extra batteries for it. But having a flashlight that takes a common battery that's easy to find anywhere if you need more is important to me. I used to carry around a CR123 powered flashlight in here that was a little more powerful than this, but this one's smaller, lighter weight, and it takes a more common battery, and I find that a lot better to have than a CR123. This one's made by Browning. I don't know the exact, I think that's right there. It's 120L. You can see that there. And it's kind of a tactical flashlight. It's got a flashlight clip, it's got a pocket clip rather on there, and it has this head, which is called a self-defense head. It's just got little ridges around the ring there. And all that does is it gives you a little bit more of an edge. If you have to like jab somebody with this or scrape their face or something, it'll just do a little more damage. That's all that does. And this little part here, so it won't roll. And it does have a glass breaker on the end, so you can, I don't want to do it by accident, so you can break the glass in an emergency. So just the glass breaker is an awesome thing to keep this in your car to have. So I keep that up there accessible. You know, if I got in an accident, rolled over or whatever, I just reach up, grab that, break the glass, or grab the flashlight. Up here, I also keep a Leatherman Wave. I love the Wave. It's my favorite one. Comes in this little holster. If I needed to, I could take it out, put it on my belt, put it in my pocket. So there it is for you. I also keep a Flint Striker on here that I've wrapped with duct tape instead of the handle, because the handles always fall off. The handles are pieces of junk on these things. The duct tape you can also use to help make a fire too. And the little sheath for this that it comes with has little slots on either side of it. They're meant for the bits. They sell little screwdriver bit kits for these, but I just slide this right in there. Small little unit. I've also got a little compartment up here. Up here, I keep bag of quarters for tolls. I mean, I do have an Easy Pass on there, but this is for tolls, or if I run out of gas, just an extra source of a few bucks, just in case I need it for whatever, if something happens. Parking meters, all kinds of things. I've got one of these cheapo, I think I got this at Ace Hardware. It's a hammer, again, for breaking the glass to get out. And it's got a seatbelt cutter right there. So that's also within arm's reach. And in here I also keep a Sog Trident, which I kind of like. It's got a belt pocket clip on it, and very, very fast and easy to deploy this if I need to use it for a seatbelt, or if I need to grab it to work on something or whatever. And I'm comfortable keeping this in the car where my 6-year-old can reach it, because number one, he probably wouldn't think to go and look in there anyway. If he does find it, this has a little lock on it that just gives you one more safety measure, buys you time before a kid's going to grab this and open it up and cut themselves. So there you go. You just keep it in there, keep it locked, keep the blade in. This also does have, you can see it right there, it's got a seatbelt cutter also, so I've got multiple ways to cut the seatbelt. So that's what I keep up there. Down here is another little compartment. I love this car. I keep a pepper spray in there. This is a Saber. It's a CS tear gas, red pepper, defense spray, and I keep that in there ready to go. I mean, I'm a martial artist. I can defend myself. I'm pretty confident against most people, but why would you want to engage somebody close up when if they're being aggressive or something, you can just spray them from a distance. It's just safer. It's safer to keep a distance between you and somebody else anyway. So I keep that in there in case I'm off in the woods shooting a video or exploring or something. I just stick it in my pocket just in case. So that's most of what's around here. I've got this one center console. It's got two parts. The top of it just have a bunch of pens. This pen's kind of neat. It's got a little flashlight on it too. Bunch of pens. I keep soy sauce in there for my sushi and little ketchup packets and stuff. Bank slips, just stuff that I use all the time. No big deal. Sunglasses in this one. This one I have a ton of stuff. I keep power bars and Cliff bars in here for snacks. I eat those all the time. I keep fuses for, you know, like these. This has a fuse in there. A lot of chargers have fuses in the base in case one blows. All different fuses. All kinds of charging cords. These are cords for my phone, GPS, iPod, and here's another one. This is a GPS cord. I also have a house charger that plugs in a normal outlet for the cell phone if I needed it. Say I'm over at someone's house or something, or I get stranded and the car doesn't work and I end up going somewhere being towed or whatever, and all they have is somewhere to plug in while I'm waiting. I can still use one of these and plug it in there. So you should always have one of these house plugs for your phones in the car, I think. So I got those in there. I've got this little battery bank, USB battery bank to charge the phone with. It also cranks, but I keep it charged up fully. You can just plug it into your computer, charge it up. And that's a battery bank to charge your phone. I keep a headlamp in here. This is a Princeton Tech Fuel, which is not my favorite, but it's all right. See what else I've got in here. Just a whole bunch of Cliff bars and energy bars. This is just a little speaker for my iPod or my phone if I want to listen to music while I'm sitting outside. And that's the gist of it, just some more fuses for the car. So I hope you guys found this kind of helpful and useful. If you're into preparedness like I am, you may think about adding some of these things to your car. And there is one more thing I forgot. In the glove box, I've got a Maglite. I forgot to tell you about the Maglite. It's really good to have a large light like that for brightness and as a self-defense trauma weapon. Impact weapon, rather. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Got some ideas. If you liked it, please hit like. Subscribe to my channel if you like Animal Man Survivor. And thanks for watching. Have a great one.